Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Breeze coming straight with a new NBA 2K16 tip. Today I'm going to be showing you how to win most of your Gauntlet games in my team. Now, first things first, guys, you want to make sure that you have some decent players on your squad, of course, that you're comfortable with, whether they're shooters, whether they're good at driving. You definitely want someone that fits your play style. Now, I like to drive a lot in the Gauntlet, but I also like guys who can at least hit a mid-range. So in this game, you'll see me using Jordan. And then for my two trial cards, I got Dominique and I got Jeremy Evans. So I have three players who are very good at finishing around the rim, three players who are very athletic. And as you'll see in this first game, I'm getting a lot of fast break scores using alley-oops, and I'm getting a lot of baseline drives for dunks. Now, one thing that I really want to stress, guys, is your defense. Your defense needs to be played off ball most of the time, because a lot of times these dudes are just one baseline drive away from getting a free dunk every single time. Now, obviously, on-ball defense uses a lot of skill, and it shows a lot of skill, but in the Gauntlet, it's all about getting stops and D'ing up. And in my opinion, you gotta play with whatever defender has the best matchup in terms of, who can shoot on the other team. So if they have a big man who can't shoot, you want to play with whoever's matched up with that big man who can't shoot, and you want to sit down in the paint area and just block them off when they try to drive baseline, because if you can stop that baseline drive, you've stopped most offenses. So don't worry about playing on-ball D much in this game mode. It's really all about just getting stops and then getting out on the break for easy buckets. I mean, as you'll see in most of these clips, I'm playing with the big man and I'm just cutting off these baseline drives and I'm forcing them into bad shots. Now, as you'll see out on the break, if I'm not throwing an oop, I'm going for a dunk. Now, how do you dunk consistently without getting blocked with these nice animations? All you have to do, guys, is just point up and hold up on the right stick while holding down R2 or RT, depending on what console you're on. Now, what holding up on the right stick is going to do is it's going to give you a conservative two-handed dunk, and it's also going to get you a lot of contact dunk animations. So when you go for dunks, don't hit X or square, don't pull back on the right stick, push up on the right stick and hold it up. You'll get a lot of these nice two-handed dunk animations that are hard to block. They're very high percentage, and you'll get a lot of contact dunk animations. So pretty much wrapping it up for this first game, guys. As you can see, I'm just taking advantage of my team's athleticism on the break in the half court. In the half court, I'm just taking it for baseline drives. If the baseline drive isn't there, I'm usually just telling one of my dudes to cut by holding the Y or triangle button, and I'm simply just throwing it into the paint and getting an easy dunk. And then on defense, I'm always playing off ball, and I'm just making sure that I'm not giving up the paint, because that's really what you need to worry about in the Gauntlet, guys. Don't worry about dudes taking open shots. I'll live with wide open mid-range shots, wide open three-point shots from average or worse shooters. It's really just about making sure you do not give up the paint and you're playing help defense in the paint. So as you guys can see, this dude rage quits finally, and now we're going to be getting into the next game, which was a lot closer, and this was actually my first ever Gauntlet game. So this is the only game that was ever actually close for your boy, because I was trying to shoot. I was trying to shoot most of this game. I had Steph Curry, I had Gerald Green, two guys that you could easily drive with and, actually, wreak havoc in the paint, because Steph Curry, he's got that money layup package. Gerald Green, is really athletic. He's really good at dunking around the rim. But I didn't know that driving to the rim was good in the Gauntlet yet when I played this game. So you'll see me shooting a lot when I come back. And as you guys can see, I also have DeMarcus Cousins. That was my trial card. My actual card chosen for this game was the Steph Curry. Gerald Green and DeMarcus Cousins are both trial cards. As you guys can see right here, this is actually when I start driving in this game, is when I was actually making the comeback. I knocked down a couple threes, and then I start driving. I hit him with that nice behind-the-back move with Gerald Green, and then I just take it in for the easy dunk. He finally scores on the other end to go up by 2. I hit him with my little zigzag sprint move coming up the court with Steph Curry. I hit him with the Steph Curry layup, and then he comes up the court. I'm always going for a strip, so right there, guys, I was going for a strip. He kicked it out, and I made sure to close out on the three-point line. We get the board. I come up with Steph Curry, and I try to take a jumper again. See, because I wasn't used to the Gauntlet yet. I wasn't used to not being able to shoot because the shooting is very inconsistent in the Gauntlet, guys. You want to take it to the rim as much as possible and take open mid-range shots and take open spot-up threes. Don't take many threes off the dribble, because if you take a lot of threes off the dribble, you're going to miss a lot of shots. So as you guys can see right here, he brings the double team. I throw it back to Gerald Green, wide open, spot up. He's got like an 87-3. I knock it down. Now he comes up the court. This is pretty much the biggest stop I need of the game. As you guys could see, he beat me. I was trying to play on ball D. Remember, this is my first Gauntlet game, so I was trying to play on ball D. He beats me to the baseline, as most people will do, because you can't really slide your feet fast enough in the Gauntlet to beat them to the baseline. So I had to switch on to DeMarcus Cousins, cut him off, and then I end up scoring on the next possession with the Steph Curry layup package. So that being said, guys, this has been Boy Breeze. I'm signing out. This is how I'm winning Gauntlet games. Just attack the paint, take wide open spot up shots, and take mid-range shots. Also, on defense, play off-ball D, prevent them from hitting the baseline, and make sure that you're not giving them wide-open spot-up shots, and you should be winning most of your games. So that being said, guys, this has been Boy Breeze. I'm signing out. Talk to you guys in the next tip. Peace.